Did President Obama tell the world that aliens are real?
Are aliens real?
Uh, they're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51?
Area 51. There's no underground facility, unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the president of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens?
Okay, so he said that aliens are real, but he's never actually seen proof of it, which is like the human consensus is like we just think about how big the universe is, and there's no way that we're the only ones. Well, I have my theory on that, but we'll get into that in a little bit here. Like 5 years ago, he went on the James Corden show, and they asked him about aliens as well. Let's see what he had to say back then.
Uh, no, look. The truth is that when I came into office, I asked, right? I was like, all right, is there the lab somewhere where we're keeping the alien specimens in spaceship? They did a little bit of research, and the answer was no. But what is true, and I'm actually being serious here, is that there's footage and records of objects in the skies that we don't know exactly what they are. We can't explain how they moved, their trajectory. They did not have an easily explainable pattern. And so, I think that people still take seriously trying to investigate and figure out what that is. But I have nothing to.
Obama is explaining what we already know. Like UFOs are real. A UFO is an unidentified flying object. It's something in the air that you're looking at. I know there's something there, but I don't know what it is. That is a UFO. There's tons of those, but there's tons of proof of something that we don't know what it is, but there's no proof that there's aliens. So just because you don't know what it is doesn't mean that it's aliens. So at this point, there is no proof that aliens have visited Earth, according to the president of the United States. If they knew, you would feel like they would say something. But this whole idea that we're like protecting the Earth from knowing about aliens because we can't handle the truth or something, that's stupid, dude. That no one really believes that. My honest belief is that the universe is huge, right? And then there's tons of there's tons of life out there. They may not be like human life, but there's other life out there. There may be other humanoid life out there, but the chances of us being on the same timeline as the other human life is low. When you think about the averages of the universe, how big it is and how vast it is, and you think about time, the idea that we're in the universe at the same time as another humanoid is very, very low. 0.000001. Probably not going to happen. But man, I'm open to seeing alien life. I used to watch the X-Files. I love that shit. I loved the X-Files. I wanted to believe. But as in the 90s, I remember seeing a lot of videos of aliens and stuff, and then as time went on, all those videos slowly got debunked. All the people that made the videos were like, yeah, I made that alien video. Pretty good, right? It was just a different time. So Obama, not president anymore, just doing the media rounds, talking about aliens. So what does the Trump administration do? Because Obama was talking about aliens, now they have to talk about aliens. And this is fascinating, guys. It really is. Check this out. This is Laura Trump talking about Trump and aliens. Let's see what Laura Trump has to say.
Another thing I believe I heard on your podcast that you've discussed with the president is UFOs. Do you think that he's about to make an announcement about UFOs? Because President Obama was just on a podcast talking about how he believes in UFOs and hinting that he saw something when he was president.
Well, I said this in my podcast too. What's funny is we've kind of asked my father-in-law about this because we're like, well, what do you know? Because Miranda, we all want to know about the UFOs, or we all want to know what's going on. And he played a little coy with us. And so that, of course, led us to believe, Eric and I were like, oh my gosh, if he won't even like fully tell us, maybe there's more to it. And then I have just heard kind of around that, I think he's actually said, I think my father-in-law's actually said it, that there is some speech that he has that I guess at the right time, and I don't know when the right time is, he's going to break out and talk about, and it has to do with maybe some sort of extraterrestrial life, so to speak. I just, I look at things from the perspective of the vastness of our universe. And I'm a kind of a numbers person. I don't get nervous flying because the odds are very much in your favor flying. The odds that anything will happen to you are far greater in a car than they ever will be in an airplane. But I'm also looking at the odds in terms of how much is out there in the universe. And it would be pretty wild to think that the only spot where there was any sort of life in the entire universe was here on Earth. So I don't have any information. I feel like there might be information out there, and hopefully it's going to be able to be told to all of us very soon. We'll see.
So does the president act as if he believes there are UFOs and that this is going to be some momentous announcement, or is it just, a casual observation that there might be something out there?
It's a good question. I mean, he's kind of been very cool about it. Whenever I've heard this come up about this possible speech, and when Eric asked him, knowing him as well as I do, the way he says things, they make a difference sometimes. And he's been a little different about this one. So it makes me personally think that there's something that he knows that the rest of us don't know. And so I'll let people determine for themselves whatever that means. But yeah, it makes me think there's more to come.
Okay, so you're telling me that your father-in-law and Eric's dad will not tell him whether he heard about aliens or not. He's playing coy with you. That's stupid. That's bullshit. That wishy-washy shit reminds me of like the Epstein files. He'd be like, I'll release it, but I don't know. Same thing with RFK and JFK, all that shit. Maybe I'll release it, maybe not. I'm just playing coy. Dude, does Trump have a speech about aliens prepared or not? Like, quit playing this bullshit coy propaganda game. Either he has a speech about aliens or he doesn't. Either he knows something about aliens or he doesn't. This is some bullshit right here that the Trump administration is really good at. It is bullshit. Either you got a speech or you don't. But the idea that now you're talking about aliens after Obama is pathetic, dude. Just let Obama have the spotlight for 2 seconds. Dude, you guys have the presidency. You have your own show on Fox, Laura. Like, shut the fuck up and let Obama do his thing for a minute. Holy shit, dude. That is super fucking weird. All right. And Laura, you're saying that Trump maybe has a speech about aliens prepared that he's going to release at the proper time. You're not even in the administration and you're letting out news like that. Let's ask someone in the administration if he has a speech. Caroline Levitt, what do you know about aliens and Trump?
Barack Obama, Caroline, was recently asked if aliens are real. He says they're real, but he hasn't seen them. The president's daughter-in-law, Lara Trump, told Miranda Devine of the New York Post that the president has a prepared speech on this issue that he prepares to deliver at the right time. Is that true? And does the Trump administration believe aliens are real?
Well, a speech on aliens would be news to me. That sounds very exciting, though. I'll have to check in with our speech writing team. And that would be of great interest to me personally, and I'm sure all of you in this room, and apparently former President Obama, too. So we'll keep you posted on that.
Wow, shocker. Caroline Levitt has no idea what Laura Trump is talking about. That's just classic Trump administration bullshit. You guys have got to get it together, man. The look on Caroline Levitt's face when she's asked that question, just like, actually, I feel like she was stoked that she didn't get one of the really hard questions that she's been answering just constantly about Epstein or about war with Iran, war with Venezuela, trying to take Greenland, tariffs. An alien question is like a gimme. It's like a layup for her. Well, oh, that's an easy one. It's not like, why is Trump protecting pedophiles or something like that, which is a very valid question to ask right now. So apparently, Obama says, I ain't got no proof of aliens, but apparently Trump has something to say about aliens coming up in the future. All right, so Trump wasn't going to let Obama upstage him on the alien thing right now. So sure enough, within a few days, Trump heard about Obama talking about aliens. Let's check out Trump's response about aliens.
Barack Obama said that aliens are real. Have you seen any evidence of non-human visitors to Earth?
Well, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that.
So aliens are real?
Well, I don't know if they're real or not. I can tell you he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. He made a big mistake. He took it out of classified information. No, I don't have an opinion on it. I never talk about it. A lot of people do. A lot of people believe it. Do you believe it, Peter?
Well, if the president can declassify anything that he wants to, so
well,
if you want to make an announcement.
I may get him out of trouble by declassifying.
All right, so Obama says that aliens are real, but he's never seen proof of it. Trump says, hey, Obama just broke a law and just talked about declassified information. Which part was declassified? The part that he said that he thinks they're real, or the part that he said that he's never seen proof? And then Peter Doocy, old Fox News boy, says, hey, you're the president. You can declassify it. And he just moves on right past that. Classic Trump, not doing what he said he was going to do. Did he not say he was going to be the most transparent administration of all time? And it turns out they're the least transparent administration of all time. And I do remember them talking about aliens on the campaign trail, the alien files, transparency. Remember it on News Nation all the time. Zero transparency. We've gotten nothing. Not the Epstein files, not the alien files, not the JFK files. No transparency at all. This administration is a farce. It's just a farce. They're not doing anything for the American people at this point. So, yeah, that's the former presidents on aliens. No one gives a shit what Biden thinks. That old shit kind of screwed us over in this point. But That's the difference between Trump and Obama, night and day. So that's me. That's all I got for you guys today. Please do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. You have no idea how much that actually helps the channel. And let me know if you guys have any feedback, any questions, any comments, anything. I'll check you guys later. Keep watching the skies.